What's up everybody, this is Jaso or Jaso Corp, and welcome to Flesh Wounds, a new series dedicated to tabletop virtual gaming. We're going to do all kinds of stuff in this series, but to start us off, to kick things off, we're going to be playing Card Hunter. This is a browser-based role-playing game that involves kind of collectible cards and stuff like that. It's very cool. You can play it if you visit cardhunter.com. It's created by the guys from Blue Manchu, and let's just jump right in.
Welcome, God Mode. Playing Card Hunter together is gonna be awesome. Let's do Green Fang's challenge. My older brother Melvin has been telling me how great it is. Your party has survived the Undying Marshes, following the ancient map to the Gold Leaf Blade. Now approaching the blood-soaked altar of a Lizardman shrine, they brace for a final assault.
Interestingly, this looks just like me. Alright, so let's jump right in. I don't really necessarily have to give you guys sort of a tutorial because the game is going to pretty much take care of that as we go through here. I want to show you the basics, see if you're interested in this kind of game. So let's just jump right in.
Cold-eyed lizardmen pour forth to defend their temple commanded by a skeletal apparition.
Alright, here we go.
Play your cards to defeat your enemies. Right-click or press the spacebar on cards to see what they do.
Alright, so we have a team already assembled here. This is the map. It shows me everything. Looks like my team is down here at the bottom, and we have some lizard dudes. This is very similar to D&D in a way. You can see it clearly looks like a virtual tabletop here with some dice and this board in the background. Very cool. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So let's see. Now, each character looks like they have some type of movement. They can move as well as attack. So let's see if we can't move up a little bit. The dwarf looks like a human cleric and maybe an elf wizard. Let's go ahead and move with our dwarf here. Of course, he can only move two because he's slow as hell. Alright, let's shift up a little bit. Alright, seems like I can only make one action per turn. So let's see.
When you hover over a card, the board shows all the squares you could reach with that card.
Alright, so if I were to pick something like this. Okay, there we go. Reaching swing. Okay, so here we can see each different card has, if it is an attack rather, has damage as well as range. So this is a range of 2 and does 5 damage. Alright. Now there's other things, like I said, movement cards as well as armor cards. Now these tend to be automatic. So let's go ahead and move this guy up 1. Of course, anytime I get to move, so do they.
If you run out of cards, you can pass. You'll draw new cards when we both pass.
Alright, so it looks like I'm playing against Melvin, is this? Or Jaso from the 80s? Which is really me from any time. Alright, so we're going to use Poach or Reaching Swing to hit this guy over here. Let's get a stab at him.
Father Orders telegraphs his swing, Tesserin.
Okay. Alright, so now this guy's this...
A sack attacks Borgo and hopes for help.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Blocks in your hand defend you automatically if you roll high enough.
So we have a lizard man who's attacking me, or rather my dwarf dude over here, a Borgo. But I do have this reliable male, as well as this card that just popped up, this blocking card. So let's see. It looks like I have to roll a 3 or higher to block any. Okay. And I did. So I blocked that attack as well as getting the extra effect of drawing a card.
To look at a card I played, open the battle log at the top left and click the card's hyperlinked name. Alright, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do any of that shit. Alright, let's just kill this guy here. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. Choose up to 2 different targets. Oh, wow.
I guess... Can I cancel that? Okay, never mind. Well, we got that guy. Okay.
Hover over cards, numbers, and icons to find out what they mean.
We already did that, Melvin. Let's see. Looks like our dwarf can't move very far. Now, we have this mage chick, this elf wizard here. What is this? Choose up to 3 different targets for this attack. Each target must be within 3 squares of another. Alright, so let's try this out. Let's target this guy, this dude. Those seem to be the only 2 close enough, but it's still 2's better than 1. Let's give it a shot. Alright. That 3 will kill him, and I'll zap that guy in the back before he even gets to me. It looks like this skeleton mage guy, the Bones of Zoo, He's using planar travel to teleport up to 4 squares. Alright, that's fine. Hey, I want him to get up in my face so I can just eliminate him. Let's see. Where do I want to move her? We want to kind of maybe move her a little bit over here to keep her away from melee attacks. From those lizard guys. Zhu Tin fires a Sorceress Bolt at Father Ordos. Oh, alright. Father Ordos is my mage. It looks like this here is their health down in the bottom left of their little bases here. So let's... what do I want to do? Looks like you can heal too. Heal 4, may self-target. Alright, cool. I'm kind of running out of movement here, but I still do have some attacks. So let's see if we can't... Okay, cool. It does turn transparent so we can see the health of guys behind others. Let's just go ahead and toss a fireball at this guy. Burst 2, burning 2. Alright, well, let's give this a shot. Burst 2. Oh, okay, cool. Check this out. I wonder if I can just put it... Oh, look at that. Let's point it right here and see if I can't hit all of them.
Idris detonates a fireball. Sick transit eyebrows.
Oh, look at that. Alright. Alright, good enough for me. Okay, cool. This lizard man made the wrong fucking move to stand next to a dwarf. Take this axe to the face, bitch. Alright. Oh, he's going to chop me, but my reliable mail kicks in.
Armor in your head reduces damage automatically if you roll high enough.
Alright, we gotta roll 1 or more, and that means we get to block 2 of the damage. Okay, cool, cool. Alright. Let's Sorceress Bolt. Ooh, who do we want to get? It does 4 damage, so I can get this guy over here. Take that, you son of a bitch. Okay. I just got zapped. Why don't we heal? Who really needs it? Our sorceress, I'm assuming, is probably the lowest on health, so we'll give her a heal. Alright. It's still my turn. What does inspiration do? Target character draws a card. Let's see if we can't cast this on her to get another ranged spell. And we got one. Let's see what it is. Move target 3. Teleport. You must be able to see the destination of the move. Alright, let's teleport you back away from us. Okay. Gary passed. Like Melvin was saying earlier, you do eventually run out of cards, so if both of you pass, you get to draw a new hand. Alright.
Starting round.
So now we get to draw... Oh, there's still burn from my mage spell. Fuck yes. Alright. Now traits. Depending on what gear you equip, sometimes you have to have these trait cards, which kind of kick in automatically. This one is for Zoo, this skeletal wizard, and it says, attached to self, halt duration 1. I guess it means he can't move for a turn. Kind of like he's tripped over himself. Lizardmen move in. Ooh, that's a strong attack, but it does 8 damage. I might want to save that one. So let's see if he can't move Father Ordros in a little bit. I might get smacked, but I'm not too worried about it. My armor kicks in, and he only takes 3. Ooh, he takes 5, though. Oof. That's okay, though. We'll kill him.
Father Ordros strikes and...
He's out of the way. Gary passes. You're passing already? Now, I could have used Force Bolt, which only does 1. That's what I should have done. Oh, well. It's not a big deal. Let's move... I have 2 kind of armors here. Parry, block melee if I roll 2 or plus, as well as my reliable mail. So I feel confident in moving my dwarf up to melee range. See? I blocked the attack. Now, let's get a swinging hack in. Or a strong hack, rather. Take this. Gary passed again. Alright. So it's not Melvin, it's Gary. Oh, like a Gygax. Who am I thinking Melvin is? I don't know. Any nerd I always like to toss. Melvin is his name from now on. I don't care who he is. I'm kind of at her... Oh, crap. Oh, she takes 4. That's okay, though. I want to be in range of eventually this guy as well as the wizard in the back. So kill the lizard man. He's passing again. Now I still have attacks, but I don't have any movement, so we're going to pass. Every time you do pass, you always are guaranteed at least a move card for each character. So he's going to zap, but he had to play the trip trait, which means he can't move again. So what we're going to do is move up Father Ordros. And Sorcerer's Bolt. I'm going to play Inspiration on Father Orders and see if he can get... I was hoping he might get a healing card, but check this out, like a movement card. Alright. So he's going to move up to melee range, and that also allows my teammates to push up a little bit. He's going to go for a zap. Alright. Now, Father Ordros is looking a little peckish, but this should be the end of this skeleton son of a bitch. Take that. Alright.
Victory!
Sweet. So our first battle's won.
The bones of Zootin return to dust, and the treasure is yours.
Yay!
Open the chest to claim your treasure.
Alright, so let's see what those fat loops.
Wow, a legendary drop.
Oh, what do you know? First time I open it in a tutorial, I get a legendary drop.
Drag and drop the gold leaf blade onto the empty weapon slot on the character to the left.
This looks like a blade. Probably not able to equip it to any of these other characters. This might be sort of like a warrior-only weapon. So let's go ahead. Now, I already have a weapon here, but we're going to go ahead and equip it to his empty slot at the top.
By equipping the gold leaf blade, Borgo put some great new cards in his deck.
So that's what this game is based off of. It is RPG-like, that you get equipment for your characters that you recruit, and when you equip, depending on what you do equip to what slots, it gives you a certain number of cards. So that's kind of how you build your deck, is by equipping your team. So it very nicely merges that RPG sort of, mixing and matching gear with that card aspect.
Whoa!
Oh no! As you lift your prize in celebration, a terrible rumbling shakes the temple. The stones themselves seem to cry out in terror as a caustic reek fills the air.
Ambush!
Green Fang is here!
Green Fang. What is this, the dragon? I'm fighting a fucking dragon?
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
Beware, Green Fang's acidic breath, and use your new cards to avoid his armor cards.
Alright, so unlike the previous battle, it looks like Green Fang might be using armor cards similar to ours, so we're going to see if we can find a way to get past that and defeat this guy. Now, my dwarf is slow as fuck, so we're going to move him up first. Oh shit, this guy can fly 4, that's fine. Honestly, I feel like in this game I'd rather them come to me, that way I can have my team assembled and kind of positioned. We're going to keep Idris towards the back. Let's go ahead and move up Father Ordos. Actually, well, yeah, let's go ahead and move him up right here. He's going to fly in probably to right there, but then I'm going to charge and get my boy Borgo right in here. Alright. Dragon Claw. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Oh, wait. I blocked some of it at least, only taking 5. Okay. Perforating Strike. Penetrating, what is that? Ignore armor when applying damage unless that armor prevents all damage. Alright, so this is the kind of stuff that we try and want to play on characters who are able to block stuff. Take this, you son of a bitch. It's going to Dragon Claw again, but I still block at least some of the damage. I have a greater heal here. Let's go ahead and have... Let's use these two guys to kind of chump block. They got more health anyway. And we're going to have Idris be the one to cast some spells here from the back. Hard to block, and this Penetrating Bolt is another spell that has the Penetrate keyword. They both do 3, so let's go ahead and just zap him with this one. Now he gets the block, which means he has to roll 3 or better. But the hard to block keyword means that I think we take away that certain amount from his roll. But I think it hits him. Yes, I don't know.
This card becomes a terrain attachment. The terrain remains on the board and affects anyone standing on it.
Acid Jet. Okay, all affected squares become acid terrain. Ooh, alright. At the start of each round, anyone who's stuck on one takes 3 acid damage and discards all armor cards. Lasts for 2 rounds. Holy shit. So not only does he zap both of us with some damage, but he splatters down. Now, he did that impressively because Ordos doesn't have any movement cards. Luckily, though, Idris does. So let's shift her over here. Off of massive jaws. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt. Alright, luckily he did it to our warrior. Let's go ahead and greater heal. Okay, let's... Oh, it's gotta be in close quarters. Alright. Well, no it doesn't, but I can't see Borgo to be able to cast it. And of course I can't move. Cleansing Burst. Discard all terrain attachments in target square. Burst 1. Oh, let's see if we can't... Okay, okay. So let's do this right here then. And that'll cleanse these acid. Oh, he just did it again. Damn it. Oh, man. Smart bastard. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cast it on... Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Let me go ahead and Penetrating Bolt this guy. That's only 3 damage. Gary's passed, so I'm going to pass 2, which means we'll be able to draw new cards.
Starting round.
Hopefully get some movement cards we can get off of these squares. He goes first since he's fast, but my dwarf motherfucker has parry, so he stops it. Movement is difficult on those squares. That sucks. Teleport other. Move target 3. Now I wonder if I can cast this on him. And yes, move him over here. Oh, fucking perfect. Alright, there we go. So we're teleporting him on the other side. He's gonna spit his acid goo. He's gonna squirt his goo across the field. Let's go ahead and toss a heal over to our warrior who's been taking a shitload of damage and continues to take it. Alright, what is this here? Draw a card. Discard that card unless it is an attack card. Repeat until you've drawn 2 attack cards. Oh, okay, let's try that out and get some cool shit. Okay, now we got some stuff to work with. He's still hurting us. We have... Okay, we're going to save Team Shift because that'll probably get us off these squares of acid. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just attack the shit out of this guy. Take this. I'm not scared of you, Green Fang. Okay, he's passing, which means he might be out of attack and movement cards. So let's just keep... This one might not break through his armor, but let's give it a shot. It allows me to select 2 targets, but I wish I could select Green Fang twice. He has 2 resistant hides, so it only does 1 damage. That's alright. I got more where that came from, bitch. Okay, he fails that roll. He gets that roll, but still 6 damage on him. Okay, so he's finally starting to see some pain. Target character discards all armor cards. I should have played that one. Great. Let's first cast Sorcerer's Bolt. Fails that one, fails that one. We're going to save Boiling Armor until the next round. That way, if he does draw armor cards, we can have him discard those. Let's go ahead and Strong Bash him. This might actually kill him. Strong Bash, slide back 1. Okay, let's give that a shot here. There you go, you son of a bitch. Ah, damn it. But he takes 3 and... Okay, no, he's moving. I was going to say he stopped on an acid square, so he might have taken his own damage. Alright, let's see if I can't cast Inspiration on my boy Borgo here. Giving him an attack card, and let's see if he can strong hack and kill this big son of a bitch. There you go. Get the fuck out of here, Green Fang.
Victory!
Take that, you bastard.
With a terrible roar, Green Fang crashes onto the temple floor. The Viridian Dragon's long reign of terror is ended. Whoa! That was great!
Gary, what are you doing? You kids can't play Green Fang's challenge with my party.
Wrong.
If you want to play with my card hunter set, you have to start at level 1.
Oh.
Yes, Melvin.
Oh, that's who Melvin was. The other geeky guy. Okay.
Sorry, Melvin.
Alright, alright. Well, Gary is cooler anyway because any nerd knows who Gary is. Okay, so I guess we don't get to keep that team.
Sorry about that, Godmode. My brother says we have to start again with some new characters.
Alright.
And
Let's
now.
see, our tale begins in Cardhuntria, in the musty, dusty Orc's Head Tavern.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and enter.
Hark.
An old man staggers through the door, blood streaming from his side. Help! Monsters are attacking the village! Who will save us?
Huh.
Click a tab to choose a dwarf, human, or elven warrior, then recruit one.
Alright, so here we are. It looks like we're recruiting some guys from the tavern. Really cool looking warrior here, human warrior. Elf Warrior, Elf Warriors. We're going to go ahead and choose... Hey, listen. I've been a long-time fan of dwarves. It was my first character when I started playing EverQuest way back in the day when I was way too young to be playing an MMO. So we're going to go ahead and choose our dwarf warrior here. If anyone knows this quote from a video game, any dwarf can wield an axe, but it takes a true warrior to make it sing its melee melody. Alright, let's go ahead and recruit this guy. Select a name for your character. A Wanunk? Okay, no, we're not naming our dwarf Wanunk. Let's name him in memory of my old EverQuest character's name, Chubby Chaser. There we are.
Chubby Chaser hears the call to adventure, strides over from the bar, and pledges to help the old man.
Yay!
It's time for your first adventure. Click the exit to return to the map. With his last breath, the old man gasps and points toward the nearby village of Omelette.
Okay, cool. Alright guys, well here we are. That's the first episode. We're kind of going to wrap things up there. We went through most of the tutorial. There's probably still some things to go through here. We're going to call it there, and we'll continue this series as we go on. So I will catch you guys next time as we check this raid on Omelette and help this old dude and save his villagers as Chubby Chaser runs in. Alright guys, see you later.